Jayden Daniels sale is his brand new 2024 Prism. It came to PSA. They've gotten them, some of those graded. Granted, SGC already had them graded, and you could already have been flipping them. But PSA 10 got sold, I think, from PSA's eBay account on the 18th. Any guess for what that went for? The
you
base?
Said what the card. Oh, I'm sorry. Base card.
Base. Yeah. Base card.
When did it sell?
The 18th.
$300.
If you were to add $2,175, you would have been
for a base card.
For a base card. After looking into some of these sales, there are that was obviously the highest, but then you got a few others. 1,100.
Why?
1,000.
All base.
All base. There's one up right now. This is again from the PSA account for $1,250. It's on bids.
Why?
If you look at that one that was sold for $2,400. It wasn't until, so there were 80 bids in total on that card. It wasn't until the card reached over $400 in value that you just had 2 bidders going back and forth for 57 of those 80 bids. So it was pumped between those two from $400
Why are we doing
up to
this?
$2,475. Now they're saying that was like the first one. I don't know.
But even if it is, the $1,000 is wild. But there is a lot of the guys promoting like, hey, Daniels, Jayden stuff right now is because they're breaking it.
Yeah.
So just so there is zero confusion, I own 0 Jayden Daniels cards. I have never sold a box that he is in, ever. I don't own any. Okay. I've never broken any. I've never sold any. If you, I still think there's money to be made if you want to get crazy. It's a risk. Mm-hmm. But if Jayden Daniels wins and goes to a Super Bowl, his stuff's going to go up like we've seen every week the last couple weeks. I wouldn't do it because I don't think he's going to. I don't play the underdog game.
Yeah.
But if you want to, there is a chance. I'm not saying go out and do it, but if you're like, hey, I'm a gambling mentality, I want to do it. But to pay that kind of money for a base Prism is stupid. That is on the level of insanity with Mac Jones' $2,000 scorecards. All this other crap, why?
Yeah,
he could win the next 5 Super Bowls in a row, legitimately, and that card is not worth anywhere near that kind of money.
The ones that are pumping this thing, and when I'm saying pumping, I'm not saying that as like a pump and dump. I'm just simply stating the ones that are causing the price to go up, to inflate, are really, it's between 2 people. It's like 2 people want the card, and they just keep bidding back and forth between them. Some of these have 0 review or zero
they're getting
feedback.
chilled.
I didn't
know
all
that.
of not the one that was 24. Those all had like, one of the accounts had like 1,800 reviews. The other one had like 300 something reviews. So they're not brand new accounts. The one that's up right now that's like 1,250. That one that's still being bid on does have the top bid is a person with 0 reviews.
Here's how I know this is bullcrap, by the way. I just did a quick search on Jayden stuff that's available on eBay. Here's how I know that either A, you have stupid people who actually did that, or B, which I think is more likely, people who are simply shilling it. You can get a PSA 10 Blue Wave Prism. It's a pop of 5. The card is serial number to 230 total. 5 10s right now in the world. 2,500 best offer. You can just go buy that card. That card should have a 10 to 15x multiplier on a base card.
The only legitimate reason I can think of currently is what you said was, these guys who are pumping it are probably guys who are selling the product that he's in. It could be one of these breakers who's got tons of money from doing their breaks, and they're like, hey, I wanted to make sure I got this card in. It was the first one or whatever the case, so that I can like promote this with a break so I can continue to sell more product. And now I've got this like little fun, good social media content to post about it. So
it's crazy. The other one from PSA you mentioned, $1,250 on bids. There's a bunch more at $500 right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is the PSA one so much higher?
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. In between the one for $2,400, the others have sold for $1,800 less than, and now this one again from the PSA vault is $1,250. I don't understand.
There's something whacked here.